Hi guys, Brain here, and welcome to another commentary video. Today we're going to be returning back to our true form, so to speak, our true form, whatever the heck that means. I've been making a lot of kind of more existential videos lately, like how do I feel about the NFT situation? Has DVD lost its style? And like state of glitches, abusing glitches, like a lot of big macro brain stuff. Kind of bring it back down to kind of the content we're used to be, which is, commentary on the game, how the gameplay happens, and more importantly, giving you good pieces of advice on how to improve at the game, mostly killer, because that's mostly what I play. That's what I have the most authority and the most hours. But the game in general, because a lot of the way, you understand killer helps you play survivor better, vice versa. And I do play survivor sometimes. Meow. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. So today's topic is to well-round your killers. And this is something that I have found out through experience, which is very, very helpful for me in my matches. And I think it's like a pitfall that a lot of people fall into. And it is fun. I understand why people do it, because it's like a fun gimmick to do this. But it realistically doesn't work out. So what I mean by well-rounding your killers is that each killer has weaknesses and strengths that you play to. So for example, let's take a good example, Pyramid Head. Let's take Pyramid Head. Pyramid Head has the unique ability to be able to hit people through walls, objects, and loops. And that's really, really strong, using his rights of judgment, his, or punishment of the damned. I always forget which one's the sword and which one's the swing. I should have probably looked that up before this, but I picked the person on the spot, okay? So he's a good example of a very, very strong killer with a strong power. He's not like top tier or anything, but he's really good. He's like he's a great A tier killer. And his strength is to be able to shut down loops and shut down safe pallet drops, safe window vaults. Essentially, if you play super safe against a Pyramid Head, he's going to take advantage of it, which encourages more risky, more, my brain versus your brain mind games sort of gameplay, which is I think more fun, which is why I like Pyramid Head as a killer on both sides, like a lot. But to get to the point of the video, Pyramid Head also sucks in a lot of ways because his rights of judgment is kind of easy to dodge. And also he doesn't really have any sort of way to pressure the map. The best way he can do is if he gets somebody tormented, he can cage them, which automatically sends them to the opposite side of the map. So if everybody's on one side of the map on a gen, you can cage of atonement somebody to the other side of the map and then force somebody to pull off a gen to go grab them. That's kind of like his best 4v1 thing that he can do, his best macro game that he has. Most of his power is focused in the micro game. So to me, that says Pyramid Head needs help in the macro game. So I like to run perks on him that help me give more info on where people are on the map. That way I can better position myself. Obviously barbecue is one that always works, but it kind of has counter synergy with his Cage of Atonement. But obviously something like Discordance, Tinker, something that lets you know where people are on certain sides of the map. Whispers, I love Whispers on Pyramid Head. I think I have Whispers on Pyramid Head right now actually, because it helps me get that info and kind of give me a 4v1 presence, because I'm already good in the 1v1. I see so many players, despite Pyramid Head's power kind of being focused on him being good in the 1v1, will run brutal strength enduring, which is a really funny one. The whole point of his power is that he already has something that helps him at loops, right? He already has something that helps him shut down loops quicker than the average killer. So what's the point of, besides for the jokes and the fun, to make that power even more oppressive? Your 1v1 is already good. You just have to be skillful with your shots. That's all. Or just wait for them to mess up and make a super safe decision. So why would you, a character that their whole point of their power is to be good in the 1v1, why would you make their 1v1 stronger? And why would you not run perks that give you a 4v1 presence? That way you're both oppressive in the 1v1 and moderately good in the 4v1, because you brought perks to kind of fill in the gap where you suck. That's why you see a lot of huntresses will run like Whispers or Bitter Murmur, because it gives them info about where people are across the map, because your 1v1 is really strong because of your hatchets. But you can't really pressure the whole map, and then there are cross map hatchets, but that's still only one health state. So you want that info on where people are across the map, because you're a 110 killer that just has really good 1v1 chase potential. I encourage you, if you're playing killer out there, don't stack on perks that make your killer's strength even more powerful. Stack on perks that will enhance your killer to be more well-rounded all around. Make them a full killer. So if they suck in the 1v1 but they're good at the 4v1, run more like brutal enduring, you know? Like run perks that make them better in chase. If they suck at the 4v1, run perks that give you more info on where people are. That way you can have more of a 4v1 presence. So try to well round out your killers with your builds. Don't try to double up on a strength that they already have. You know, you can do that. I'm not saying don't do that. I'm just saying, like, understand that if you're trying to win and you're trying to sweat, you really want that W and you really want more consistent, better results, play to your killers' weaknesses and not play to their strengths. Try to fill in those weaknesses and round out your character. Don't try to make their one strength even stronger. Yeah, that's all I have to say. That's just my little bit of advice, just based on my experience as killers so far. But thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you liked this video. Remember, there's a way to actually like that down here. We're making our way headlong towards those 1,000 subs, so I can stop making those dumb videos like yesterday where I was talking about, you know, announcing an announcement. Yeah, if I'm a YouTube partner, I have a community tab, and we could just, you know, do that, which is a lot more efficient. And we're almost there. We're headed towards 700 subs already, which, you know, we're full steam ahead. So I appreciate those of you that have done that already. But, you know, if you sub Baroni right now, we'll get even closer. So I appreciate it so much, friendo. Other than that, I'll see you in the next video. And if I don't, I'll see you when I see you, friends. Goodbye.